All right, good morning, guys. I hope you had an amazing day yesterday on Monday. A red day in the markets, right? But we had the right decision sitting on cash, being on the sidelines, and if you followed some puts by LB, you banked. And so today, there's nothing major here. It's just, sorry, this is just normal price action which is happening in the markets right now. Right, our first level is 424. It dipped below, but it closed above the 424 level. Some of you guys bought SPY calls below 423, I believe. Congrats. You will be up a lot at the open. It is up to you how you manage them now. Okay. Now the only thing here on this chart is once we go from here, the question is, do we visit yesterday's lows or no? If we can stay above yesterday's lows for the next 2-3 days and we see an uptrend, we can probably see a likely move up. Personally, I don't want to see a big move up in one day. I really don't want to see it, right? Because nothing just keeps going up, then that makes the chart more uncertain. I'd rather have it consolidate near 424, 428, 427 here for some days, and then slowly go up. That'll be a more of a healthy action, right? It's easily predictable. But if it just rips right through, I mean, that strength is good. It can continue a lot higher, but then again, it just messes with the chart for the coming days then. Okay? So as long as we stay above 424 for now in this range, I think we're good. Anything below 424, the next downside, know the downside level is 420 and then 416. Okay? But for now, 424 seems to be a magnet. Let's see what it does. On your SPY profits, if you're in the calls, you will be up. Manage your profits, right? When stock goes sideways here, you want to take your profits off the table. Okay? Qs, for days we've been saying, is still doing its own thing. 354 is the number for now. As long as we're near 354 or above, we're good. Failure to hold 354, we do have 347 next, okay? But as long as we just chill around 354, 355, or continue higher, I do like Qs. Energy, there's nothing until 56, 57, but the new level now, because there's such a big drop from 57 all the way to 46, now the number that I'm looking for is 49 hold. If it can hold above 49, maybe we can have a play here. Okay, so we don't have to wait till 56, 57, obviously. A new level now will be 49. Semiconductors, SMH, yesterday did exactly what, so yesterday when we were going over this chart, we went over this and I drew this little circle here, right? On a big gap down, this is what we might have, a big rip, and that's exactly what happened. I'm not saying this chart was going to do what it historically did, that's not the right way of doing it, but it was just to show you an example of this price action. And that's exactly what happened here yesterday. So if you were in pre-market, we gave you this whole scenario, and today, does it rip back up, or does it have a big green day? Who knows? Right, but semiconductor, as soon as this gets above 262, I will be looking to play some semi names going long because they're also setting up. So names like, let me see if I have anything open here. So names like QCOM maybe, right? Something that I do want to play above 146. I'm just waiting for this chart to set up. AMD, we do have leaps, but then I do also want to play some short-term options to take the benefit of the returns on options. So waiting for 90, so we do have our number. 94 is our ultimate number, but then if we can get above 90, 91, we can probably get an early entry on this as well. Right, LRCX, another great semi name, right? So been rejecting 650, but as soon as it's through 650, so for this I'll probably wait because the premiums are really expensive and I want to make sure that I have the right entry. Above 650, I will probably likely try to cash this towards 700. Okay, Nvidia, if you're playing Nvidia, guys, many of you guys are asking questions. All your numbers, values, whatever options you were holding, they're gonna divide it equally. So no need to worry about that. Okay, the value remains the same. The company's value is still the remain, even though with the split. Okay. The only difference here is sometimes when small investors who only have $2,000 in their account, they cannot buy one share of Nvidia at 751, but now they can probably buy one at 185. Okay, so there will be more demand. Yes. And no, I'm not watching the flight. I'm watching pre-market right now. Somebody asked, and somebody asked regarding Neo. So I'll just take some requests. Neo, not much until 47 plus, right? 47 is a very hard number on Neo. It has to hold above 47. It did hold here above 47 for 1-2 days, but then they brought it right back down. Okay, on this next, but then they took it up from 30 to 52 here. It would have been a FOMO play anyways. If you were to buy Neo here, it was a FOMO play. It was nothing but a FOMO. Okay, here is resetting again now. Let's see if I can get back above maybe, if you want an early entry, I would say 43. So let's see the rejections here, 43, 44, 45. Yeah, 45 will be a must hold. Okay, so 45 is a must hold for Neo towards 47 plus, and then maybe a likely upside. Okay. Next we now another ticker that I do like today is Space. I like it after Bezos lands safely. Okay, the premiums are still a little bit high on this on the weekly, right? But if you're looking to catch this based off positive sentiment, don't forget the stock was just trading at 57 not too long ago, and now it's cut in half within days. Okay, so it's down 50%. So if we were to talk about fibs, just the last 2 weeks, right off my head. So this is a 50% retracement. Next will be 38.7. This can easily get 40. Okay, so if Bezos lands safely right at the open, if you're fast, if you have a $10,000 account, you want to bet $200 on this stock going up. Those $200 can probably turn into $500, $600. Okay, so whatever you can afford to lose. So space can be a good play today based on Bezos landing. It's a positive sentiment for the market. Netflix, 540 right off the bat. Netflix I've been following for some time now. 540 is a must hold for Netflix. Right, 540 is a must hold, and then I will see is it able to hold for some days. If yes, then we can probably cash this in the coming weeks towards 600. Okay, now they did give us those news regarding the gaming. How true are they? I have no idea. Let's see if they comment anything. And we do have earnings on Netflix, so I definitely want to see earnings. Let's see what they announce or what they say, and what the behavior after earnings will be. What else we have here? Walmart, it's just holding strong at 140, right? And 142 cross, hold through a $3 move to 145 and 150. Right, Home Depot, a beautiful trade. A 324 was not able to hold. Right, I did take an early entry yesterday. As soon as it passed 324, I thought maybe it would continue, but it gave up 324 pretty fast. It's still in this range right here. Now the only good thing that we did for the Home Depot call, we bought July 30th and we bought the spreads. Okay, so we did not pay any high premiums. So we bought the 325s and sold 330s. Okay, so my spreads, I'm still confident. I think we're gonna nail this one. So let's see. QCon we went over. Tesla 690. Until then, there's nothing. But if you want to get a deeper understanding of Tesla, then Goldman Sachs, our channel SPX Futures and Penny. Just look at that channel. There's a detailed Tesla in decimals, whatever levels they are, that he puts every single day, and no one does it better than him. SPX and Tesla. If you want to look in, just go in SPX Futures. It's all there. Baba is doing his own thing, just stuck between 200 220. So let's wait a few more weeks to see what it does. Tristan, I'm gonna get the hat. Apple, now on Apple, one thing that you guys need to understand, it ran a lot. It's a huge company. It ran from I think 124 to 150, which is a big move. A $25 move in like a month and a half is a huge move for Apple. Okay, now the way the chart's setting up here, please don't get caught thinking that, oh, Apple's on a dip, I'm going to buy 155 calls 2 to 3 weeks out. Just know this one thing, Apple's gapping up today at 143, it likely gets 146, okay, maybe. But once it gets 146, tomorrow it might even come down to 142. Apple now might do its own thing and play in this chop. Anything can happen. It might just be here, stay in this $10 range, and kill all the premiums left and right. So be careful what you're buying on Apple. And plus, they have earnings coming up. Let's see what they have. 150 is really hard. So I would wait for 1-2 weeks before buying further out strikes, let it set up. But for now, it's gonna dance between 140 and 150, I think. If it gives up 140, that will be bad. Then we do have 136. Okay, then long weekly, you will be screwed. So if you're catching Apple on the weekly, you're trying to scalp it, take your profits off the table, leaving this overnight is nothing but a gambler's bet. Okay. Costco, 415 was our number. Yesterday got all-time highs. I think it continues higher as long as we don't get 415 or 414. I think we continue riding towards 420, 425. Okay, so if there's a name that you like, you want to play retail, I think it's a great name. I'm going long on it. Many of you guys are talking about Piton. I don't really play this name. I think I only played it once in my life, right? I don't really follow the company too much. I mean, I know where it is, but I don't really follow it too much. But this, right off the back, I think 127 is very hard. If it can hold above 127 for some time, Piton, you can probably play towards 140. I know, Vilad, you posted some news on this, but so above 127 hold, if it can get it, I think it can be a great play. But the hold has to be there. You don't want to see it go above 127, give it up, and then just go sideways here. All right. Amazon. I bought more Amazon yesterday, 3,500, 3,600 spreads for earnings. Right, a very safe play in my opinion. And if the flight goes well, everything's good. I think Amazon rips today towards 3,600, and so let's see. It all depends on Bezos landing, and so hopefully everything goes well. Rocket. There's nothing for Rocket until it gets 20 plus hold. Until 20 plus hold, don't even look at it. I mean, if you're trying to catch the moves in between that it'll pop here, it'll pop here, it's nothing but you're buying it on hope. Okay, that's hope. You might be right, or you might just be sitting there for months. So above 20 is a must hold for Rocket. And what else we have? All right, guys, I'm gonna get off. I need to look at Amazon, see what's happening, and trade safe, trade small, manage your accounts. Yes, the market looks great. Don't be surprised if it goes red on you, okay, or it rips. We have no idea. So manage as per your account, and let's see what the market gives us. See you guys back in the chat.